Hello, everyone. Welcome back to The Claim is Mine 2026, first episode of the year. Really excited to be here. This podcast is my accountability, a space where I share my wins, losses, and lessons as I grow stronger in my mind, body, and soul. Today, I start the year with a massive win. And it just gets me started for the year, and I am so blessed. I am extremely grateful beyond words because today I am a year sober, 365 days. It blows my mind. Just to even say it aloud, see the numbers. It's January's 6th today. And yeah, it just blows my mind. It was actually January 5th, which was yesterday. Today is the first cycle of the beginning of the year of completion. And I can't believe it's here. Time flew by so fast. I made the decision last year, and that decision has changed my life tremendously. As I said, I am so blessed, and I am extremely, extremely grateful to be where I am today. I have done this completely sober. I am not, doing the California sober style. I'm not taking anything else. No medication. Just basically, me. My mind, my emotions, my thoughts, which it's even more challenging to do it that way. No way of escape. Facing reality to its fullest capacity. And yeah, I'm in awe of myself that I have accomplished this. I've worked so hard. I've been wanting this extreme, especially for such a long period. I had done months at a time, but never this long with this intention. Priorly, I was in rehab many years ago, and then I came out and. I kept on the sobriety, but not to the level that of what I'm doing and what I've accomplished. It's just very different for me this time. Yeah, I can't believe it, and especially just how fast everything goes by, and I just couldn't have done any of this without having, good support, with a community, and most importantly, with building my relationship with God, because so many times feel empty, with no strength, confused, lonely, and just having that I build that relationship, gave me, peace, guidance, strength, to go through this journey. So many times I wanted to quit. I didn't have the answers. I was lost, and I just, would just pray and talk to him. And yeah, definitely, because I had tried it in the past without him, and I just, I didn't succeed. So definitely, this time around with my relationship with God definitely has got me through, and it continues to get me through. So yeah, I'm blessed, and I'm grateful for my relationship with him. And yeah, it's just, when I think about it, it's just crazy how literally one decision can change everything. I made that decision, and it's changed my life. I am definitely not the same person that I was last year. I've grown exponentially. My mind is clear. I found purpose. I was lost, and I have purpose now. I have drive. I have confidence. I'm disciplined, and I continue to search for that within me to always be the best version of myself, to continue to have this feeling and this fight, knowing that I am capable of more. And most importantly, I love myself again. I was doing so much damage to myself, damage that nobody should ever do to anyone. The abuse that I was giving to myself and what I was doing to my body, and it's no way of living. And honestly, giving myself sobriety has been the best gift that I could give myself. Yeah. It's just a completely changed, beyond measure, completely different. I'm healthy. I've just developed all these characteristics of being patient. I'm loving, I'm caring, I'm giving, and it's just so beautiful. And also, the fact that I'm no longer scared to do things and search and find and put myself out there. For instance, doing this podcast, never in a million years would I have done this if I would be still drinking, and doing drugs. What is there to share? Scared in my own feelings and in my own thoughts of depression and fear and loneliness. We all scared, we all hide. I was hiding. My friends and family don't really know the depth of the pain that I was in and the depression that I was fighting through. My story will definitely start evolving and sharing more in those aspects. And as I said, for me to be here is such a blessing. And yeah, as I said, it's just, I'm still trying to process the whole accomplishment that I've done. And it's just been such a beautiful journey to see how much has happened through the whole year. A lot of changes. I shared a lot, in the last episodes of everything, of the struggles that I went through, with the changes, how I process it, and everything that's gonna be changing still through the year. And none of this would have happened if I wasn't sober. It's just super, super powerful. And yeah, I am just extremely blessed that this day has come. I'm so excited to see how I am going to evolve, because I've decided to do another year. Just because it's just, how could I not? I don't ever want to go back to the person that I used to be. And yes, it's just going to be pretty cool to see how my journey goes and everything that's going to happen. I feel like it's like a game that I'm playing, the game of life. And most of all, the most important thing is that all it took for me was making that decision. I had made the decision a long time, but I kept on failing, But the one thing that I never did is I never, ever, ever, ever gave up. That decision was planted in my heart, in my soul. For me to do this, it's been years. I would say hard, probably for the past, I would say 4 or 5 years, honestly. It's something that I really wanted, and I was very challenged with it. So it's not something that happens, but I wanted that decision so bad. It was it was a huge desire of mine. But as I said, I never, ever, ever, ever gave up because I knew that I had it in me to do it. And then I just, like, the beginning of the year, I'm like, this is going to be it. And I'm making that decision. I'm sticking to it. And I just feel like through all the years, it just was a buildup. So I don't want anybody to get discouraged, because if you make that decision and you happen to fail, it's okay, because that's how we learn and we grow. Yeah, it would be pretty amazing if we just made a decision and everything would be changing. Okay, I'm going to be a millionaire, and then the next day you're a millionaire. Oh, I'm going to be healed, and then the next day you're healed. I feel like God and the universe, it needs to know how bad that we want it so it could give it to us. Because if we would want so many things and it would just happen so instantly, the world would be so chaotic because we would get everything on a flip of a coin. So the universe wants to see how bad we really want it and how much we put into it. So that's how I feel that we're rewarded, by continually fighting in what we really want. And it's just something that I just kept on going at it. So that's why it's a huge accomplishment for me, because it's something that I truly struggled, and I'm just so proud that I continue to do it. I mean, if I look at all my journal and all my entries, man, every single time that I would try to do it and then I would fail, and I would write in my journal, like, man, I failed again, and I would just be so disappointed. And it was years of journals that I had those entries. And now to make the entries, I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, I've made it. I've done it. Like, everything is a reality in which here I am sober. Just to write it and to read it, it's just very empowering. So, as I said, if you're still wanting to accomplish something, you've made that decision, and stuff is happening, just keep fighting for it, and don't ever give up, because it will happen. Just keep deciding every single day, keep deciding, and don't give up. So yeah, that's just wanted to share that. And as I said, I'm so grateful and blessed. Huge day for me, and it's awesome to even have it at the beginning of this year, because it just sets me up for what's coming ahead, to start like this with such a huge win in my life. So yeah, thank you for climbing with me today. Remember that growth takes work, but it's worth it. Don't give up, and let's keep climbing together. If this message inspired you, and if you're making a decision, just put it in the notes, claim it, and just let me know. And share this message to anyone if it inspired you, if you think somebody needs to listen to it. So thank you so much, and I'm excited for this year and to see what is going to evolve in 2026.